making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share all about that and more on my channel. Today is an exciting day. It is not only Black Friday, which happy Black Friday, and happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. But it's also the day where we're starting our new financial goal, most likely the financial goal that we're gonna finish the year off with. We don't have much time left in the year, which is crazy, but we are gonna be finishing the year off by adding hopefully another $5,000 to our emergency fund. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, or yeah, I guess a while, we first set our emergency fund back in 2021 at $20,000, which at the time was plenty. It was probably at least like 4 to 5 to 6 months of expenses at that time. But since 2021, we've had another child. We have bought another house, a new house. So our expenses have gone up and just life is more expensive now, 4 years later. So we are working on upping our emergency fund to $25,000. So we're going to be adding another $5,000. I have my new tracker here, so really excited to get started on this goal. And what better of a day to get started on a new financial goal than Black Friday? I am really trying hard not to buy anything today. First of all, we're pretty much done with our Christmas shopping at this point, and I feel like this is the point in the year where I'm mentally done Christmas shopping, but sometimes I'll see like an ad or I'll see a Black Friday sale and I'll be like, oh, like I should get that. It's such a good deal. And then like Christmas gets out of control. So I'm really trying hard to just let myself be done. Another thing I wanted to talk about a little bit in this video is debt-free December. I am planning on still doing that, but it might be like slightly a few days late. I might not start it until the second week in December, because next week I'm actually traveling for work and it's going to be a really busy week. So I'm not sure that I'll be able to get those filmed. And one of the first videos that I want to film is our What We Got Our Kids for Christmas video. I know a lot of you guys love those videos and I love to share and film them. And I'm really excited about this year's. But yeah, I just haven't had time to film that because I have to film that when I have a lot of time and my kids aren't around, which I have neither of those very often. So trying to find the time to film those videos. And also I usually film what's in our kids' stockings, like what I got my husband. So those are coming. But again, I need to film those away from my kids and that time has not been frequent. So especially not this week. My kids have been off school for Thanksgiving. And then next week, like I said, I'm traveling a little bit for work. So I'm just gonna be like here and there and like not have it consistent. So I will be doing debt-free December. There will be more videos coming in December, but it just might be slightly later in December than I had originally planned. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to film that What We Got Our Kids for Christmas video and have that up in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that video as soon as I can film it. But yeah, I am really just trying to stick with that and not go overboard on Christmas this year. I haven't really gone overboard in Christmas in a few years, honestly, really since we started our debt-free journey and everything. But I feel like it's so easy to get pulled into like the consumerism at this time of year and just like the sales. And so I'm really, really trying to stay off my phone today. I'm trying to like just watch movies that like don't have ads and like just like remove myself from it. I used to really, this is maybe just a side rant, but like I used to really enjoy TikTok, and now I feel like TikTok has become just one gigantic ad, and it can be kind of frustrating because like I really enjoy the content on there, like especially a lot of the budgeting content and like the under consumerism content. But even though a large majority of who I follow on TikTok is like budgeting, under consumption, those type of channels and videos, I find that my For You page still is a lot of ads. And I'm obviously like, it makes sense. Like people need to sell things and people want to make money on TikTok, and I understand that, but it's kind of a bummer lately. Like I am so over it. Like I don't know. So that's my little rant of the day on Black Friday. Stay strong today. If you do plan on spending money, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. Like do it if you have the money, if you have like thought about what you're buying and really it's a good deal. Like I have absolutely bought things on Black Friday before, but honestly this year I'm just not finding a ton of good deals. Like I have looked around a little bit, even like a few weeks ago when the ads were starting to come out, and I was like, oh, do I need to get anything? And it just there wasn't a lot of good deals. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments how you've been feeling about Black Friday this year, but I just feel like there's not enough for me to like feel like it's valuable. So that's my side rant of the day. Let's go ahead and get started. So obviously this is our first week working on this goal. So, oh, I'm throwing my pen. So we are starting at 0 because we are just starting this. So starting at 0 this week, and this week we're actually able to send $700 to savings. And this is mostly because I took a closer look at our budget. I pretty much have closed out our budget for November already. Obviously there might be a few things that come up in the next couple of days that like we might need to account for, but like I've pretty much closed out our budget at this point so that we could see like what we were working with as far as what we had left at the end of the month, because November was like a weird month for us. My husband got his new job. He started his new job in November. So we've got like a paycheck from that. And then we had like the end of his severance. And then we also had rollover from October. So I was really trying to just make sure we were like in a good spot. And basically what we could do this week is $700. So more than we expected, but we just ended up having some extra. So that'll be exciting. So left to our goal now is 4,300. Really excited that we were able to get such a good start. Oh, and I forgot, 14% of the way there already, which is amazing for the first week. I'm super excited about that. Now going into like December and, you know, like even next year, we are going to be back to like a little bit less money because we're now paying for daycare. We have other expenses. Our income's going to be like stabilizing with my husband's new job. So we won't have like as much money to play around with every single month, unfortunately, but it feels good to get like a really good start on this. So going into December with $4,300 left, which I'm hopeful that we'll be able to finish this goal. Like I've said in other videos, I typically receive a year-end bonus in December. Don't know 100% what it is or if I'm even getting it, but I usually do. I have for the last 7 years that I've worked at my company. So I am pretty confident that I'll receive something, but I have no idea how much it is. And with the economy the way that it's been, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like one of my better years. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, so for side hustle income this week, I did just have one thing, and that was $11.80 from Surveys on the Go. Was posting about this on Instagram, so if you guys follow me over there, I have been trying to get back on Surveys on the Go for a while, but it has been just hard for me to get back into the swing of it. Like I don't know, I'm like over it at times, and then I'm like motivated to do it again, and then I'm like over it again. I don't know. I go back and forth on Surveys on the Go. I love it for extra money, but it is just like daunting sometimes. I'm like I don't want to do it. So $11.80, I finally got to cash out. I haven't cashed out in quite a while, so that's been kind of sitting in my account, so I decided to clear that out. $11.80 from Surveys on the Go, and that was all I had for this week. Now, it is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it is actually the last week of November, so I need to do our recaps. I totally forgot. I'm like totally thrown off today. So, side hustle income recap for the month. I swear, I like cannot write today. I don't know if it's because I have been off of work for a couple days and I'm like just out of it or what. So side hustle income for the month recap, we have earned $35 from Facebook Marketplace, which was really good. I'm super happy about that. We earned $10.25 from Upside, which is a cashback app for gas. We earned $11.80 from Surveys on the Go today, and $127 from YouTube. So that is it for the month of November, and that brings us to $184 for side hustle income, which is really exciting. And our financial goals weekly recap. We did have 5 Fridays in November. That's why I was like totally thrown off today. I was like, I totally forgot it was like the last day of November. I feel like I've been in November forever. So on the 1st, we did $275, and this was all still towards my Roth, which we finished off last week. $275, $325, $500, $490, which is when we finished my Roth, and then $700 this week, which brings our total to $22.90 for the month of November, which is really, really good for us. Again, we did have like some rollover money from October, we had some extra income with like just the way that my husband's severance ended and then his new job started. So I will explain more about that in my video on Tuesday, which will be our November budget recap. I'm planning to post that on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. But that is our recap for the month. I'm going to go ahead and fill in also our little calendar in my planner. So this is our monthly calendar, which I need to find that pen. I think it's this one. So for the month, we did $22.90 total. We did $15.90 to the Roth, and then $700 to the emergency fund. And I'm just going to total that to $22.90. So really happy with that. Obviously, we had a lower month in October intentionally. We were dealing with my husband's job loss and just wanted to make sure we had enough. So that obviously like evens out to like a better number there because we did have some rollover from October into November. So that's why those numbers are a little bit off from what they normally would be. But so excited. One more month left. I am just thrilled and excited to see where this takes us. So let's go ahead and color in our tracker, and then I will come back to close out the video.
Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
All right, that's all I have for this week. That was a lot of icons to color in. Oh my goodness. So we did $700 for this week, and we have kind of a long way to go, but I think it'll go pretty quickly. I'm hoping in December. So let me know in the comments down below, what are your plans today? Are you doing any Black Friday shopping? I would love to hear about it in the comments down below if you are, or if you are trying not to like me, I would love to hear about it, and I will talk to you guys on Tuesday with another video. Bye guys.
Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else.